Hey everyone, thanks for joining us today here at Ecstasy Chat. I'm Serge.
I'm Rob.
I'm Gen Z.
And I'm Gen X.
And today we have an exciting video for you. What we're going to be doing essentially is we're going to be starting Rob's gaming journey. So Rob here is a non-gamer. He's never played Halo, and in fact he's never played games in general, except for like some like the old arcade classics like Pac-Man and whatnot. So we need to get him with the times. We're gonna have him playing some more modern games. Of course, we're gonna start him with the iconic Halo franchise, which is the game that really introduced me to gaming and to Xbox in general. And basically, to throw him into this, he doesn't know how to use this controller at all. He's completely brand new, so to just throw him in completely blind wouldn't be the best idea. So I figured for our first video, before we start the first mission, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have like a little training session. I'm gonna put him into like an empty map in a custom game, and I'm just gonna teach you some of the controls and let you basically take you through the basics, teach you the ropes, and you're gonna do a little bit of practice until you feel comfortable. And then once you feel comfortable, you can let me know and we can start playing Halo.
Well, give it a try. I gotta tell you, some of you, I hope you're not bored watching me learn this. I don't know this control. I don't know what it does, but I'm gonna figure it out. I think I have a guru right next to me.
Yeah.
I've retitled him as Sensei. So he is my gaming sensei. I am even before a novice. So we'll see how this goes. I think Serge said at one time, we'll see how long it takes before Rob falls on his own grenade. So I don't know. We'll see how long it takes.
Yeah, I'll be the subject matter expert here. So any questions I will address by Rob for like the story and for gaming and the controls and all of that.
Now, for those of you out there, though, be easy on me, okay? I mean, hey, I take criticism, but just be easy.
Don't worry, Rob. We're not expecting you to be some world championship gamer here.
Oh, good.
On your first time.
Yeah, good.
That'd be a bit confusing if that was the case.
Yeah, this I have to say, this is very different than what I used to use. I used to use a box and it just had a joystick that came up out of it, and that was pretty much it with a red button. One red button. This is a little more
complex.
Slayer.
Okay, so we just spawned in. So first off, what we're gonna talk about is all of the UI and the layout. So first of all, this is pretty self-apparent. This is the rifle right here, the assault rifle.
Oh, I have one quick question.
Yeah.
So I know Halo's a real popular game, but what is it generally? Is it like a war game with space aliens or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much. This is a first-person shooter, so it's through a first-person perspective. Halo is actually one of the games that really revolutionized this genre. And after Halo games became so widely popular, there suddenly started being a ton of first-person shooters. Okay. So it's a pretty big deal.
Okay.
So right now on the screen, you see this is our character's rifle. He's holding an assault rifle. Based off of how the UI is, in the top left corner, you see how it says 180 bullets. I believe the 180 is spare. So that's how many spare bullets you have. Your current magazine is represented by these blue bullets, you see? Okay. So there's 60 of them, and you can also tell because on the rifle itself it says 60, right?
Okay, so each mag has 60 bullets in it.
Right, so you have three spare magazines, and your current magazine is represented. So you see if I shoot a little bit, I just shot 7 bullets, and you can see 7 bullets are faded out because they've been used up. So once you use up all of them, it'll automatically reload, or you can reload ahead of time. So if you want to reload ahead of time, you see this blue button right here, the X. You press X, and it'll reload your gun.
Gotcha, okay.
And you see now you're back to 60, and because we used up 7 bullets, now you have 173 spare bullets left over. Now in the top right here, you see how there's this shield, a shield icon, and then health, right? So the shield icon represents your energy shields. Your energy shields, basically when you take damage, they start to go down. And if you take cover for enough time, they'll recharge. Okay. So they'll recharge back up. If all your shields are depleted, then you start losing health when you get hit. And if you lose all your health, you die. Unlike shields, health doesn't recharge automatically. So the only way you can get health back is if you find a med kit.
I see. And the med kit then mends you back to life or gives you more health.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this is a med kit. See? It has a big plus on it for the red cross.
So do you have to pick it up and open it up, or?
You just walk over it. So I'm going to try and see if I can take damage without dying by falling off the edge. Oh, oops. Actually, I'm going to throw a grenade. So I'll stand by the grenade. See, so I just took all my shields, got taken out, and I lost a part of my health. But you see, you hear the sound, and now you hear recharging. So you see my shields are recharging.
Right.
So now my shields are recharged, but my health doesn't come back. In order to get my health back, I have to go and I have to pick up a med kit. So you just walk over it, and it heals you.
Now you recharge.
Yep. And now you're back up to full health. You can also switch weapons with the Y button, which is the yellow button. So switch to pistol, back to assault rifle, right? Okay. And if you notice, when you look at the top left UI, when I switch to the pistol, it updates the bullets. So now we see that the magazine isn't as large as the rifle, and it shows you we don't have as many spare bullets for this type of gun.
Right.
We also have grenades. You see next to the
three
spare.
Grenades?
Yep, 3 grenades. So if I throw one, it goes down.
How do you replenish grenades or ammunition?
So to essentially you have to find more. So you see them laying on the ground.
Yeah.
So you walk over them, and they replenish. What you'll notice is I can't pick up those 2 grenades. You can only hold up to 4 grenades.
Okay.
And there's also a limit as to how much spare ammo you can hold in your guns as well. So if I go and if I can find an assault rifle somewhere around here. Well, either way. For now, I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna kind of put the controller in your hands and explain it to you. So this button moves around. So you can try by pushing forward. See, that makes you go forward. Now go backwards. Now go to your right. Now to your left. Great. Now you can stop. Now this other one is for looking around. So you can look right.
Okay.
Yep.
I just did a 180.
Yep, and you can look left. And you can now you can turn to your left. Or yeah, you can move through and see there's an assault rifle on the ground right there. If you go and pick it up, you just picked up 180 rounds. So now you have more spare rounds.
Great. So I'm ready for anything. So if I see something on the ground, it's just kind of just walk over it to pick it up, right?
Yeah, except if you see a different gun, you can only hold up to 2 guns at a time.
Okay.
So if you're holding 2 guns and you see a different type of gun on the floor, you would have to swap out one of your guns. So when you go over, you don't automatically pick it up. You have to hold the X button, the blue button, to swap out your gun for the gun on the floor.
Gotcha. Okay. Like if I have a blowtorch gun or something like that, I want. If they have those.
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
Yeah, and you can also look up and down.
Oh, how do I look up?
So you just look up and down the joystick. See?
Oh. Great. That's kind of obvious. All right. Thanks.
Yeah, but I mean, you're already moving way better than I expected throughout the environment. You're moving down these different corridors. You're turning, and you see in the center of the screen this like reticle.
Right.
Swap to your other gun. So that's the Y button. And you see it changed. So each gun has its own unique reticle. This reticle will also what it does is it will turn red if you're looking at an enemy.
Ah, so you know when to shoot.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you can also see the enemy visually, but and something you can actually do with some guns. So, for example, you can't. I don't think you can. Maybe you can do this with assault rifle, but for the pistol, what you can do is you can zoom in.
Okay.
So if you press in on the look button, it zooms in. So just click in on it. See?
Okay. Cool.
But yeah,
All
but holding it is tough. So instead of holding it, I'll let go. Tap it once. And you see it'll stay zoomed in.
Even better. Okay.
Yeah, so then now you can look around with it, and you see it'll stay zoomed in. And if you want to zoom out, you just tap it again.
Got it. Okay, I'll do a 180. Look here, back there, tap out.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how that works. So I want you to, move around, swap to your other gun. Okay, now I'm going to teach you how to shoot. So the shoot is down here, you have a trigger. So if you press the right trigger, this one, it will shoot. And the longer you hold it, the longer it will shoot. So some guns are automatic, like the assault rifle is automatic, the one you're holding now, so if you hold it, it will shoot non-stop. Now, if you want to reload it press X.
It puts in new mag, so now I have 60 bullets again.
Yeah, now I want you to swap to your pistol and shoot with your pistol. Yeah, so the cool thing about the pistol is that if your enemy has no shields, it takes several body shots, but if you hit him in the head, it kills them in one shot.
Okay, with the pistol.
Yeah, because it has high caliber rounds.
Okay.
Now try reloading your pistol as well. Okay, now I'm going to teach you another skill, which is, let's say an enemy is up close in your face, or you're sneaking up on an enemy from behind. If you're in such close quarters, sometimes it's not the best idea to shoot, but instead to punch them. So right above the shoot button, there's a bumper. If you press the bumper, you'll punch.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Actually, I want to do that. I want to clock one.
Yeah, it's really fun to sneak up behind an enemy. If you hit them any enemy in the back, it kills them in one shot. So you like
right
knock
in the
them
neck
out.
or in, in the head.
Yeah, swap to your assault rifle, and you can do the same with the assault rifle. You can also punch with it.
Oh, I like that.
It's like bam. And it's cool because each gun has its own punch animation.
It's almost like a elbow hit, but with the gun.
Yeah, you're hitting with the butt of the gun.
Yeah. It's cool. I can't believe it's taken me this long to try this gaming.
Yeah, I mean it's really fun once you get into it. And imagine now you're gonna be like in the role of saving the universe.
Saving the damsel in distress or something.
Yeah. Well, the stakes are even higher. You're saving humanity as a whole.
The stakes are even higher. Okay. See, that there was a Generation Z comment. Generation X, it would have been all about saving the damsel in distress. Now you guys are much bigger. You're trying to save humanity. I like it.
Yeah, so another thing I'm going to teach you is to jump. So the A button, the green button, is the button responsible for jumping. So you can use this to jump up onto a ledge or jump to the side.
Okay, it looks like a soft jump.
Yeah, it's not like a super big jump. It's like a small jump, but sometimes it's helpful to have as a skill.
Okay,
Because
so I can
sometimes
run and jump, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you can move while jumping.
Okay. Sweet.
Yep. And so now I'm gonna have you throw a grenade. So you know how there's the shoot button, the shoot trigger? The grenade is the opposite. So for the grenade, you use the left trigger. No, that.
Oh, down here.
Yeah. See?
Okay.
So that's how you throw a grenade. And the other button, you just press the left bumper, which is above. That's your flashlight. So you press it again. Now look to the side. And press it. See?
Ah, okay.
And you can see your flashlight battery up here in the corner.
Gotcha.
So over time, when you have it on, it'll drain. And then when you turn it off, it'll recharge.
Okay.
Yeah, so you won't be using it a lot in this game, but if you're in a really dark environment and you want to see a little better, you can switch on the flashlight.
Okay, like if I'm crawling through a tunnel or
Or if it's nighttime.
a sewage pit or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much. And then you can also crouch. So if you press, so you know how you would press in on your look button to zoom in? You can't zoom in with the assault rifle.
Oh, okay.
But you do the opposite one. So the movement button, you press in on that and you hold it to crouch. So this one you have to hold. Yeah.
Okay.
And so you can move, and you can move forward while holding it. If you want to move while crouching.
Thanks. So look. So press down and I'm crouching, moving forward.
Yeah, you stood it back up though.
Oh.
You have to press it down and hold it. Oh, it's not pressed.
So crouching.
Yeah.
Oh, and I can pick up that rifle on the ground, right?
Yep. There you go. You picked up another 180 rounds.
Okay. Oh, that was a set of rounds.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
When you pick up a gun of the same type, it'll give you ammo for that gun.
Okay.
At least for human weapons, because they take ammo, so you can share ammo across the same guns.
So I can crouch if I'm in a tight space.
Yeah. So if you need to go maybe through something that there's not enough headspace to stand.
Okay.
But right now you're just walking normally. Yeah.
So I'm hearing a sound. Is that actually me walking? Is it my boots?
Yeah. When you start walking, you hear like a thud thud.
Yeah. I like that detail.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
In games, there's so much detail, and they only get more advanced over time. You know what this game was made?
I mean, this looks pretty advanced. I'd say probably the last 5 years or something.
2001.
20 years ago?
Yeah, over
Wow.
20 years ago, 22 years ago.
I'll bet this was a huge when it came out because, I mean, you think
Yeah.
about the graphics here. This looks really advanced. It's almost like, I don't know, like you're in a movie.
Yeah, it is super advanced. Can you believe that this was that long ago? 22 years ago.
Wow.
So, and I'm saying they already had this level of detail back then.
I wonder what they have today. Will we look at some games from today?
Oh,
Eventually.
Eventually, yeah. You're going to be playing through all the Halo games, including the
Oh,
one
there's
that...
more than one.
Oh, there's a whole series. There's
Oh,
Halo
really?
1, there's Halo Combat Evolved, which is the one we're playing right now. Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo 4, Halo 3 ODST, Halo 5, Halo Wars 2, Halo Infinite.
That's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a huge beloved franchise. And the story's pretty good too. So now I'm gonna give you the objective of getting to the very top.
Okay.
So just by whatever means necessary, try and get to the top of the map.
Top of the map.
Yeah. So you can look up to kind of get an idea of what I mean. Maybe look to the side, and then you can lower a little bit. Yeah. So you see how there's like several different levels. So once you get to like the third level.
Yeah. Okay. There's no way I can jump that high.
No.
So I'm gonna have to look for
a way up there.
A stairway or ladder or.
Yep. Something along those lines.
Okay.
Now there's also one last thing I didn't teach you about, which was in the bottom left corner of your UI. You see how there's that circle?
Yeah.
And you see when you look around. I guess I won't show now, but when you're moving, you see there'll be a yellow dot.
Right.
That's you. You and your friendlies are all yellow. If there's red dots on the map, those are enemies. So it's like a radar that lets you know who's in the immediate vicinity within 15 meters.
So will like space aliens jump out from around a corner and just start shooting?
Yep. Yeah, pretty much. But you'll be able to tell ahead of time if you keep an eye on your radar. So it's like a way of basically recognizing threats ahead of time.
Oh look, I can go up this ramp here and go up.
Yep. Oh, you're actually moving very smoothly throughout the environment. I'm impressed.
Really?
Yeah. Most people, like my mom, for example, when I first introduced her, they would like always be looking too far up at the ceiling. They'd be walking into walls. You're like already making your way really smoothly.
Oh, good. I wonder if I'm a natural. Don't expect it. I'm not a natural.
So here's a situation where you might have to jump.
Right. Okay.
You have to run and jump across.
Okay. So I want to back up to get a running start.
Oh, not that way though. Maybe you probably want to look to your right. Yeah. Like we'll look at the red flashing thing. It was off to the side right here. Yep. So like line up right here, so you're like parallel, and then kind of run across and jump at the last second.
And so I'm gonna run forward and push
A, the green button, which is
push A. Okay.
Yeah. So hold forward and then jump right when you're about to fall off the ledge.
Okay.
Oh, almost. You bumped off the side of the wall, which like bumped you downwards.
Gotcha. Okay, so I got to go back up the ramp.
Would you mind if I check real quick? I just want
absolutely
before I make you do this, I do want to make sure that this is possible. Because if I'm just making you do an impossible task, that'd be kind of unfair.
You'd be setting me up.
Yeah.
You see that? You see how my guru is, my sensei's treating me here? He's setting me up.
Yeah. So you see right here, there's actually a shortcut. If you fall down, you can take this ladder.
Okay.
So you just look up and it takes you up the ladder, and you look to the side and hop off of it. So let's see. I think it should be possible to. Yeah. So you see. So you essentially want to move forward and jump across the ledge.
Okay. Move forward and jump across the ledge.
All right. You threw a grenade in the process, but it's okay. Wait, how long did I say it would take for you to land on your own grenade?
That's right. He did.
There you go.
He did.
Put a timestamp in the corner.
If you remember, put it in the comments.
I predicted the future. All right, you made it successfully to the second floor. Now we need to make our ways to the third floor.
Okay.
Yeah. I like that ambient sound in the back.
There we go.
Nice. Now you just need to climb up that ladder. Yep, and then go to the left. You want to move forward to the left. There you go.
All right.
Nice.
I'm off the ladder.
Yeah. Congratulations, you made it to the third floor.
I'm actually surprised. Not that I'm doing great, but I have to say I'm kind of impressed with myself. I really didn't think I'd get used to this so quickly.
Yeah, so is there any more stuff that you want to like practice, or you want to practice a little longer, or are you feeling comfortable to jump into the main?
So all I need to do is probably just play around a little bit more, so I can memorize all of these buttons.
Yep.
A is for jumping, X to reload, Y is to switch out my gun. I have my left button to shoot, top button to
right to shoot.
Right to shoot.
Yep.
Right bottom to shoot. Left bottom for a grenade.
Yep.
And then I forgot the top right.
Top right is to punch.
Punch. Okay, I like that. I want to punch my enemy. And then what's the left top again?
Flashlight.
Flashlight. Okay, which I probably won't use too much, unless like I'm in a sewer tunnel or something. And then crouch, push down.
That one's to zoom in. Crouch is the other one. So the move button, press down, crouches. So you can think like crouching is part of moving, and then pressing in the look button zooms in. So zooming is part of looking.
That makes sense.
So that's how those two kind of connect.
Okay. Let me move around just a little bit more in the maze, and then
and I could give you some tasks as well.
Let's go kill some aliens.
All right, I want to give you a quick objective.
Sure.
You see that doorway over there to the left? I want you to throw a grenade into it.
Okay.
So you're going to adjust your aim because the angle at which you look is going to affect how you throw your grenade.
Gotcha. Okay. So right there.
Yep.
Okay.
And toss a grenade. There you go. Whoever was in that doorway is now dead.
They're gone. I like it. And then I can do the same with this one over here. Oops.
Nope.
I went down by
Yeah.
mistake. All right, so now let me find the ladder real quick. You doing okay? He's
Yeah.
such a guru here. I'm afraid I'm boring him, but
No, you're doing great.
all right. As long as you're not falling asleep on me here.
I want you to switch to your pistol and shoot that light above you.
Oh, okay. Let's do that.
Try and line it up. There you
There
go.
it is.
There you go. It doesn't actually break because it's invincible, but just to make sure that I just wanted to give you like a small target.
Oh, target practice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I want you to practice reloading. Yep, it's the X button, blue.
There we go. Reload.
Yep.
Switch.
And you won't be using this button too often, but the B button, the red one, switches your grenades.
Oh, switches
Grenades, yeah, it should just switch your grenades if you tap it. Yeah, see?
So I reloaded. Or I refreshed.
You swap to a different type of grenade. If you press it again, you go back to your other grenade. So,
Gotcha.
this is frag grenades. These are human grenades. If you switch to the other one, those are plasma grenades. Those are alien grenades.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So much to learn here. What am I doing?
Oh, if you stand still, your character will do an idle animation with their gun.
Okay.
So it just lets you know that you're not moving.
All right, so I'll go find the.
Oh, there's only 3 seconds left.
Oh, then what happens?
Game over.
It's just
it's a time game.
It's a match timer, yeah.
I got it. Okay.
I forgot to put off the timer.
Okay.
But you want to jump me to load up.
Hey, it looks like I'm in first place. I would say that's pretty good for the first time.
Yeah, first place out of 1 people.
Out of 1 people, I'll take it.
So
I'll take it.
Do you want to have practice on another map?
Okay, practice one more on another map, and then we both go fight these guys together.
I'll just have you fight.
Okay.
Because if I don't want to like take all the thunder.
You see that? You hear that?
I'll clear out the hallways too easily.
You hear that?
So I'm gonna put you on Battle Creek now. The previous map was Prisoner. This is Battle Creek. So I got a nice little environment for you to explore.
All right. So I'm looking down, just looking around, getting to know my area here.
It's like a cool little fog.
Okay. Do I want to go up?
Up to you. You have the reins.
Oh, look at that. Do you see what was up there, though?
Yeah, it was some frag grenades. If you look at your counter, you see you already have 4, which means
Yeah,
you
we
can't
don't
carry
need any,
anymore.
we're good.
Yeah. I would recommend looking to the side so you see where you're going. There you go. Oh, you just passed by a doorway. You're inside a building, so you're just kind of doing like a circle, and right here is like the front entrance.
Ah, got it. Okay. So now I'm going outside to the courtyard.
Yep.
Huh.
Pretty cool little place, huh?
Oh, I like the sound. You can hear actually the river flowing.
Yeah. The waterfall.
Can I swim, or should I just avoid the water?
Oh yeah, you can walk through it. It's pretty shallow.
So are my movements too jerky, or?
No, I mean, it's expected that they'll be jerky when you're first starting out. You're managing to move it pretty effectively.
Ah, look at that. I have a trap door. Not a trap door, but like a basement door here. I can go back in.
Yeah.
I want to go in the door over here.
That's like the main door for the base across from the base you were in.
I already have enough of those, so I'm good. I'll just jump off.
Yep.
How will I know if I'm jumping too far down? Like I'm gonna die. Like don't jump. You know, is it pretty obvious?
Yeah, it's just like just think from like a distance. So that was a weird loud sound.
Yeah.
Just think from a distance. If you're falling from, that was mom demonstrating to you what it would sound like if you fall from too high.
I think you're right. Yeah.
But essentially, you just kind of eyeball it. You'll get used to it over time because you'll notice from trial and error
Okay.
what the height is.
Okay.
Most of the time, the heights you will fall from are so high that they will kill you. So those would be like self-obvious.
Okay. I like getting this familiarity with the movement.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm surprised. It almost seems like it's becoming natural for you. You're not having to look at the controller too much. You're just focusing on where you're going.
Yeah.
That's an overshield. So if you touch it, it adds 2 layers to your shield temporarily.
Wow, look at that.
Yes.
Even the colors change.
Yeah, so you're extra powerful, but you see it starts draining.
Okay.
So you only get this like upgrade. It's like a limited time boost.
Oh, too bad there's no aliens around.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool, the color change and everything.
Mhm.
Like I could tell, it's very important.
There's another power that's pretty cool, but I'm not gonna tell you what it does because that's like a secret. It will be a spoiler for later if I tell you.
Okay, so now I'm just kind of navigating around. And I'm looking on my map. There's no other comrades near me or aliens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's because I put you on an empty space so that you don't have to worry about any friendlies or enemies. So
okay.
it's like this. Usually you load up your own custom match so you can play with friends, right? I just made this empty one where there's no other players so that you don't have to worry about getting shot at or anything. You can just focus on getting used to the controls.
Hey, is this one of these games where you could be online and play with people like from around the world or different states or something?
Yep.
Okay.
That's another reason it was so big. Though when it first came out, it was originally it wasn't online though. It was you had to like have different people on the same console or do LAN parties where they'll connect all the consoles to like one central unit.
Okay.
And so you could play with a bunch of friends at one place in one person's house. So it became like a party game.
But now, I mean, you could literally be anywhere and connect via the internet, right?
Yep. And you can add friends. And you can play with them later, and if you see them online, you invite them to your game.
So you recognize people by their character name or username?
Yep. Their gamer tag is what it's called.
A gamer tag.
Gamer tag. Because we're on Xbox.
It's so realistic. This is pretty neat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what you think of like the even newer games. Because there's some games that may blow this out of the water because they're a lot newer, obviously.
You're kidding. I mean, look at the detail on this rock.
No joke. There's a game I've been trying out called I think it was called Battlefield 1. And it's World War 1. And it's super realistic. There's like trenches, gas warfare. You're trying to throw on your gas mask real quick. It's like super fun. I think you'll enjoy that one.
Okay, so confession time. When I played some games before and I demonstrated I had a joystick instead of this, really cool, snazzy, complex control unit, it was Pac-Man, so I was eating dots, not walking through rivers and looking at this movie-looking set here in front of me with different guns. This is pretty cool.
You know what's really interesting about this game? So what you're seeing right now is 2001 graphics when the game originally came out. Right?
Yeah, 20 years ago.
22 years ago.
22 years
But
ago.
what's interesting is Halo 1 for its campaign, so the main story, right? The original graphics were 2001. After 10 years, they did something known as a 10-year anniversary where they redid the graphics.
Oh, for the same one.
For the same exact game, same exact story.
So it must have been so much better.
Yeah. So,
Wow.
and then what I'm thinking is I'll have you play through on the cutscenes at least on the newer graphics, but you can play through the main game normally on the older original graphics or the newer graphics, depending on your preference.
Okay.
But we'll get into that once you're ready to begin. Right now, you're just kind of playing around.
Right.
Okay, so you fell and you took some damage to your shields, but it doesn't matter because they'll recharge.
Okay.
You hear that sound?
It's recharging, right?
normal. It's like a cool audio indicator that your shields are recharging. And when your shields are completely down, it does this like siren beep sound, like which lets you know get to cover, get to cover.
Oh look, I have a shield here I can go get.
Yep.
To recharge.
Yeah, you see how you're walking really slow? That's because you're walking into the wall.
Ah, okay. Go back into the river. This is really cool.
Isn't it?
Actually, I'm liking this a lot better than I thought I would. I'm just getting used to moving around. It's probably boring for you, but
no.
This is it's interesting for me.
I'm seeing it right now through like your eyes, like discovering this new world for the first time.
Yeah. It's a whole new world for the first time, and actually, I'm kind of okay. I know you guys are gonna think this is really dorky, but I'm actually pretty happy. I'm moving around and not bumping into walls and just navigating. I didn't think I would.
Yeah, it's amazing how realistic games can feel. For me, most of my childhood, I was like a very introverted personality. So I would always stay home all the time. I didn't really hang out with anyone after school. And I would just go home and I would play video games. And for me, this was like my world. And I was so into it. It was almost as if I was living in that environment. And it's really cool because a lot of people, when they have memories of childhood, they remember like certain locations or places that they can't really go back to.
Right.
But for me, since my memories of childhood are like walking through these hallways full of aliens, and I can go and relive it at any time, so I can relive my childhood.
Yeah, that's interesting you say that. That's really interesting you say that.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's something for me to kind of think about. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I started playing this in elementary school. So
Halo?
Yep.
So Halo wasn't rated then.
What do you mean by rated?
Like they have like parental rating, don't they?
Oh,
for
yeah,
games like PG or not PG, but
I think it was rated from the very beginning. I'm not sure if it was E for everyone or if it was higher.
But I guess if you're coming home from school and just plug in the cartridge anyway, right, and just play it.
Yeah, well, not the cartridge. I had it on the computer originally, then I got the Xbox, and I had it on the Xbox then. But parental guidance don't mean a thing, really.
I guess, yeah, if parents don't know what you're playing, yeah.
Yeah, well, they got it for me.
That's
parental guidance, the way I see it, is they're more of a like advice. It's not like a requirement.
Okay.
So it's really up to the parent, just letting the parents know if they're like, let's say they're like a really strict parent, then they probably won't get it for you. But if they're like a more like chill parent, then they'll have no issue with it. Like I had a very independent childhood, so I didn't have any issues.
So your parents let you be pretty independent.
Yeah, they showed me the Alien movie from a young age.
Oh, really?
Which is definitely not for kids.
So I remember I saw the first movie, Alien. I was 11 years old. It was a sleepover. And we weren't supposed to watch it, but of course we did. And it was an insanely great movie. But at the time, it was pretty scary too.
Yeah. There's actually a game on it. A couple games on it that you can play.
You mean like a video game here?
Yeah. So, several Alien games.
Is Sigourney Weaver, her character, the character's in the game, but does the character look like her?
I haven't played through that game, so I'm not sure. I played through a different game. I played through Aliens Fireteam Elite, where you play as Colonial Marines. And you can customize your Marine. Remember, I think I was telling you about
this. I think you showed it to me one time.
I customized my character to look exactly like me.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool. Maybe I'll have you play through that one day.
So I was wondering, because when I was younger, there were a lot of us who had like a big crush on Sigourney Weaver. We thought she was.
I think my dad was in that group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah, it's a really helpful alien technology, huh?
Yeah. All right, I hope I'm not, again, boring you guys stiff, but this is pretty interesting. I don't know, it's just kind of fun. All right. What do you say we do a suicide mission and go attack some aliens?
Are you ready? Are you ready?
I don't know if I'm ready, but
ready to.
I'm ready to try anything. Okay.
All right.
Let's switch out my
Yep.
gun, fire.
I want you to empty your entire clip. Don't reload. Just empty it completely so you can see how automatic reload works.
Okay.
And watch how your bullets disappear as you're holding your shoot button.
That's pretty fast.
Yep. It eats through your ammunition. And see, your character automatically reloads.
Ah, okay. Or I can do it myself by pushing this.
Yeah, so if you want to reload it ahead of time, let's say you got through a firefight, and you don't want to waste the spare ammunition in your clip in order to reload it, you can just reload it manually.
Right. Okay. And because I just reload it, it will not reload because it's a full mag.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't reload it if it's already completely full.
Okay. What's this one do again?
Jump.
Jump. Okay. I like this. I really like this one. Yeah, I really want to punch an alien. Alright, so I'm going to run and jump.
Yep. There you go. You jumped across the river. You didn't get your feet wet this time.
Nice. And then throw a grenade. This is great.
I'm curious to see what you're going to think of the aliens.
I'm curious what they look like.
And you want to know the cool thing? There's different types of aliens.
Makes sense. Some are stronger, more powerful than others, and
yep.
So what do? Do they eat you or just shoot you?
I guess I'll give some story context once you're ready to start.
Okay. Well, old sensei, you tell me. You think when I'm ready to?
Well, I mean, you seem pretty comfortable moving around the environment. I honestly think we're ready to throw you in, but only if you feel comfortable. I just noticed that you're like moving around that environment. You managed to climb up the ladder onto a ledge. You're throwing grenades. You're switching weapons. I think you have all the tools at your disposal.
Yeah, let's try it. So I'm going up the ladder,
Mm-hmm.
and then I want to find the ledge and launch a grenade. Oh, dude, look at the graphics of this moon.
Yeah. Cool little skybox, huh?
Yeah. Grenade. I like throwing grenades.
It went through the tree onto the other side. Went through the branches.
Yeah, you can see the flash on the explosion.
The dart getting kicked up.
Let's try the punch. All right. Jump, switch, punch.
Oh, then shoot.
Oh, there we go.
Punch.
I like that.
I really like the animation where he goes he hits, and then he like twirls a pistol into his hand.
Yeah.
It's fancy.
I guess I'm not going to try this at home though.
Not the best idea.
Real thing. Now, if I needed a gun, I could pick this up, or it would give me ammo, right?
Yeah, it won't give you ammo because it's not the same type of gun. You can only pick up ammo from the same types of guns.
Same types of guns, okay.
So this uses a different type of bullet.
Right, okay. And if I jump off of this ledge, it's pretty high, which means I'll lose some of my health.
Yeah.
What the heck, let's do it. Just to get a feel of it.
Oh, but you see what you did? You slid down the rock. You land on a rock before you hit the ground, so it broke your fall. That's a strategy that you can commonly use, so you can like kind of scale down.
Gotcha, okay. And get out of a situation pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm. Without taking any damage.
Right.
Because even if a fall it just damages you and doesn't kill you, that damage that does to you could make you an easier target for enemies who are shooting at you.
Right. All right, over the river one more time.
You like the sound effects?
I really
Stomping.
do. Yeah. I can't climb the rock. That's all right.
You can jump on it if you wanted to.
Okay, Sensei, you tell me.
All right. You ready to jump into the next one?
Let's try it.
All right. This marks the completion of Rob's training tutorial. We will. I'm going to stop this video and then we'll go into the first level. So,
All right.
how are you feeling?
A lot better than I thought I would. I thought I'd kind of be blundering and kind of paralyzed in all my movements, but yeah, I seem to be doing okay, I guess.
Great. So, thank you guys for watching. This training session. This has been Rob's first time playing a game, an FPS game, because he's played Pac-Man before, but this is first time playing FPS game, and this is his first big step in becoming a major gamer.
Major gamer.
Yeah.
Okay, now I've learned that the pressure's on here.
No, don't worry. I'm just saying you're gonna be a gamer, and then we're gonna have you play so many games that eventually you're just gonna be an expert. Not like a professional champion expert. I mean, like, just as in, you know what games are, just how they work. Yeah.
All right, good. I'll go with that.
But anyways, thanks guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and go and check out our first mission video, which we're going to record immediately after this. So, where Rob is going to find out all about Halo, the Covenant, and what the heck is going on.
Hey, thanks a lot. This was a lot more fun than I thought. I thought it was going to be a lot of work, but I had a good time with this.
Yeah. So,
this could be addicting.
Hopefully. I'm going to have you play so many games.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, guys. Take care.
Thanks.